Hello, my last gamer. Welcome to the video. I just wanted to let you know I do have a Discord and a Twitter if you ever want to interact with me or say hi or have a conversation. And if you ever want to catch these videos live, head over to my Twitch and my Kick and come hang out. I sometimes don't talk. That's unfortunately one of my mini quirks. Is my inability to formulate thoughts as my brain focuses in on what I'm doing, and then I'll just forget to speak. So I'm always up to hang out and chat with anyone that stops by. So hope you enjoyed the video. Welcome back to more EU5s. I've decided to play something other than a nation that doesn't exist. So I'm playing the biggest nation on the map. I'm playing as Great Yan, Great Wan. I think it's Great Yan. Destroyed by Kubal, however, the Great Yan now controls the vast empire, having tamed China, thriving under the legacy of the leaderships, reached the stratospheric heights of prestige and splendor. However, the influence of the subcontinent is waning, internal strife and instability, cultural friction have corroded once the great, prosperous, magnificent. Those who wish to dethrone the Yan and usurp their mandate are gathering their strength, plotting and scheming within Yan's borders. He's trying to see every possible weakness of the Empire's rule, vying for scraps of power, passing mentioned in scrolls of history, but while many struggle and die for honor, only one leader can sit on the palm of the dragon throne and fulfill the will of heaven. Now, I plan to rapidly change the Empire of the Great One. And also, we have Mongolian as a culture. And I think I'm going to be switching to Wu. But before I do that, I'm going to want to switch over my religion to the other one. As this religion kind of sucks. Barely anyone follows it. We hate all other religions, so why would I stick with this religion when I could go to, this one? That's basically the undisputed majority, and also is kind of better because it gives me literacy and legitimacy. All right. Well, probably I'm gonna probably let just 1 month pass through before I. So I also do plan to move my capital down south over where Wu is in the first place because I want to get onto that river for control purposes. Now it's gonna affect my taxes a bit, but honestly not even that much. And the reason why I want to switch to hard because rivers can be used as sources of control. Mm. Um, where's the integrate pro? There it is. Well, those are the only few Mongolian provinces anyway. Mm, I'm gonna let 1 month pass before I do any more regulations. Alright, we make 190, 139 ducats from food, 51 ducats from... obviously, I think we want continuous operation of the examination system. How much should I get out of trade? Yeah, no, trade. Regulated export. 1% on top of, like, 300 ducats is way more gonna be than 33% of 51 of possible income. Like, it's probably not gonna be that much, but I think it's more of a future goal. Because you're also contending that it's going to reduce the production of your... So I could integrate 5 of them at one time. Actually, no, I can only integrate one at a time anyway. I'd probably do well to get their relations up anyway. The main focus of my efforts as the Emperor would be to get rid of these states over here. Next, we start handing out privileges. We will also be going to decentralize no matter what I do, because we have 8 billion... people. So I want tribal land rights. I want... allowed gatherings. It's time to give out condors. I want to give out common militias. Next, I want to give out... Commanders and Administration. And then allow the free mobility of people. This is also mainly for tax reasons, because the more happy I can get the peasants, the more money I can get out of them. Next, we need to give nobility some laws. Okay, good. They don't have any laws I hate. Whatever, they can have land rights, and they can have fortification licenses. I'm just going to try to not give any more aristocratic power to them. Mineral quartz. Can I even really tax them? No, I can't, so there's no point in me giving that to them. Give them a noble navy. Oh. Primacy of the nobility. Noble art and patronage. And rights of royal marriage. And then finally, how much money can I even punch out of the nobles? 38 ducats. I will actually trade their tax income. For tax income. It also slows down population and promotion speed, but that's fine. I'd take 10% research. I'm going to try to go humanist, so I don't want to give them any rights for spiritualists. I'll go for religious administration. I also don't get really anything from them, so I think I'm going to give the clergy a tax exemption as well. I'm going to give them treasury rights. I'll take a little bit of their taxes off, but it will also give me more tax money in the long run. Petty bureaucracy, what? That sounds horrible. Like, not able to tax my burgers sounds like a painful time. I'm already not taxing both the clergy and the nobility. Not taxing the burgers is just like suicidal at that point. But I could get 10% more tax efficiency if I really wanted to. I'm gonna stop playing around with laws until the satisfactions of each faction raise up again. Also, I kind of did get rid of all of my fucking legitimacy. Actually, how much would it be to move my capital to over here? Um. The only thing that's really valuable is the fucking capital itself. So moving it, I'm only going to lose that tax base that's there. And I could just legitimately just turn... Well, because the diplomacy is not even paying me anyway, so it's like, why would the fuck would I care about the diplomatic spending? And I could actually turn up the cost of court for the most part. The thing is so big I can't even see what what the requirements are. Hmm. Ensure that China grows larger. Agree to fund the grill, but it comes under national control. Mm. It's even connected to a road network down here. It's not like it's really getting the proximity that much farther down that road anyway, like a little bit. Can I afford to lose skilled bureaucrats? Allow slave religions. Until our stability comes back, we're gonna have to wait to really do anything. Also, those Mongol territories will become cores, so I do want to integrate that before I switch my culture. Appease the fickle estates. Now, on paper, huh? Do you see a block of text with some emojis? Well, welcome to the wrong stream. I don't know where you're going. Just shooting people around with people, I guess. Well, welcome. Sorry that Twitch has decided just to throw you at me, the guy that's over here streaming a strategy game. We can't afford it in our current situation. Alright, well welcome. This is the... My brain locks up as I say words. This is the Ep1, a big strategy game that is dying on my computer, as I can barely run it. Sometimes. I'm playing as the big Chinese nation. I'm trying to prevent it from exploding. I'm gonna... Oh yeah, don't I have the ability to colonize? I do, but I'm gonna wait about that. So I'm already kind of tight for money anyway. Well, welcome. As my brain breaks. You probably stopped in by for Tuesday, not Tuesday. You stopped in by, hanged out for like a little bit, and then you know that's how it goes. So I have the same thing where I follow somebody and I like wait a minute, when did I follow them again? Oh yeah, let's go check this. Yeah, that proximity's a bit better. So, welcome back. It's been a while. Why do you hate me? Oh, religious tolerance, that's why they hate. Oh yeah, Foxhole. Yeah, because me and Foxhole haven't hanged out in a while on a game. But I used to play Repo and speak with him. What laws do I want to change? I probably want to get out of Central Council. Mm, I'll go to field administration. And then you gotta get some more serfdom. I don't want to piss off them. Alright, so I can't do anymore because I'll just piss off the 𝓖𝓻𝓮𝓪𝓽. RIP. Did you check the stream VOD? Did they say who they were going to stream? Once they have stream VODs off. No, 1,000 ducats ain't worth that much. Uh, I thought as soon as the stream ended, the VOD just goes up instantly. But you know, I've been doing this for like a year and I still don't. Mm. Also, thank you for Blinky Cat. No, here's the true question. Can I give you channel points? Is this how this works? No! Well, 1 second. I will rectify this somehow. There you go. You got a brand new badge for me. Ta-da! Took me a second to remember to do it. Sorry, sorry, I don't have the ability to gamble. Yeah! Congratulations, welcome to VIP status. It's EU5. It is a nation management game. You try to take your nation from the early starts of like the 1300s all the way to I believe it's the end of it's 1836. And the older version, they didn't really calculate population. For this version of the game, you actually have a population you need to manage. And you try to essentially grow your country and then take over things and stuff. For the most part, it is mostly historically correct. There is some iffy here or there, like things that are not exactly correct. But from my understanding, because I don't think the map has changed this much, this is technically how Europe looked back in the 1300s. It looked very fractured, but technically it's under a government called the HRE. So technically this is all one entity, but there's a bunch of internal states. The answer to the current emperor. We have the French vassal situation. Currently, I may read out explode into a civil war being cooped because I decided to use all of my legitimacy for something. Mm. Death was left without leading Chancellor to take care of the courtly matters. It seems that the successor is his nephew, a still statesman. The role that Manufier's point for the tenure is absolutely brutal. Or that you'll just follow in the footsteps. Yeah, I'm trying to fight the Red Turban Rebellion with all my might. I am from the state of Texas, in the country of the United States. There's one place that, if you're not from the U.S., everyone knows where Texas is. Or that Texas is at least a state. Where are you from? Mm. Welcome from Hungary. You can see the Kingdom of Hungary. It exists. Also, Hungary is, from what I've seen, very hard to play. Mm. How much is our fort? 50 ducats. Yeah, Hungary is one of those states that has existed for a very long time. Very few countries can say they have lasted, well, maybe not completely intact for several hundred years, because a lot of them just fold and die. Siege ability. No forts are strength. Okay. Have fun. The former dynasty China has fallen, we now dominate the region. The cultural legacy of the language, art, and value across almost every village. After a successful conquest as the Song Dynasty, main traditional artists remain, such as the artist of 𝓖𝓻𝓮𝓪𝓽 who travel across South China in search of inspiration. We must decide whether to let such artists flourish in to reinforce Mongolian values. No, we're gonna banish him. To try to fight the 𝓖𝓻𝓮𝓪𝓷 𝓣𝓲𝓶𝓮. I need to see if I can tax the peasants more. Let me get my legitimacy up to at least 30 or 50. Well, I could give the nobility another right. Hmm. Hmm. Let me go look at my tax, because currently, what is my tax? Oh yeah, if I lost 6%, it wouldn't matter. So I can let them be free. Hmm. Yeah, so that would counteract my common militias. I think that'd be fine for fewer levies. Because I already have 190k in terms of levies. I could just raise out of the ground, so if I drop that a little bit, I'll be fine. Hmm. I'm getting a... There, like, this city right here is actually I think more valuable than the old capital. Well, it's also over-controlled as well. I'll print some money for a bit. No, nobility. You're not getting free money. Heretic of betrayal, conspiracy taking root with our court, unsettling rule. Reason whisper high and cold airs, their very foundation of dynamic state. We must swiftly act decisively before treason turns bloody. Mobilize our trustees, the conspirators will only grow bolder, striking the most vulnerable. So I'm getting cooed. I think I'm gonna go with administrative for the extra literacy. Hear me for a second. Welcome back. I was like, so, like, just thinking deeply, and I hear a honk, and I'm like, what? What was that? Huh? Losing 200 I could. Oh, cost of court went up. Well, welcome back. How'd it go? I'm currently getting cooed. I watch it very seldomly. So I haven't watched it a long time. I watch it very seldomly. Last anime that I specifically watched was either Naruto or Full Metal Alchemist. Mm. What is high spirituals to give? And then there's some people, crazy people, that are like, I'm gonna watch 8 trillion years of One Piece. The funny thing is, I have never read a manga or a manhwa in my life, but I have done those. I have like subscribed on my personal YouTube, like 8 of those AI manhwa reading thingamabobs that read 24 hours of the manhwa. It's like, oh, I have watched the over 24-hour video of just an AI voice essentially narrating what's going on in the manhwa as I'm at work. I'll get that later. Mm. Efficiency of cabinet. Source of knowledge. Structure of society. That's the funny thing is sometimes something is just more interesting where you can almost imagine it in your head than actually like reading it and or seeing it. And I think that's the research queue done. Yeah, I have lazy eyes. My eyes refuse to want to read a lot of the times, so it's just better to listen to things for me. Mhm. Yeah, there's always something out there that's like not exactly that popular, but it is interesting to read, or just have. Oh, legitimacy is so easy to come by. I want stability. Give me that stability. Now, the crazy thing, okay, because it actually like made me double take. Because I had looked at the scene in the manhwa, but a clip had popped up on like shorts, and I was like looking at it, I'm like, wait a minute, I remember listening to this in a manhwa, and it was the exact same like, because it was like him finding a sword, and that sword like, oh, this sword's useless, and then he's like, no, this sword's actually like this thing, and he gets upset. And I'm like, oh wait, that's from the manhwa. Yeah, I've actually got run into that problem with things I want to do. I have 3 or 4 things I want to do, and I'm like, I want to do all of them, and then I do none of them, and I'm like, well, that was a waste of my time. The best thing you could probably do is just try to pick one of them, and then focus only on that. No, it's progress. Yeah, a lot of people don't realize Earth has been, as like humanity, has been constantly fractured and or in a million pieces. Because the farther you go back, the more countries that existed, and or tribes, and or whatever you want to call it. This the only like you might like this is India, and you got the Sultanate of Delhi, which was a thing that moved in and was obliterating the Hindus and converting them all to Shia. Or 𝓬𝓻𝓮. And then you go over here, you got the Mamluks in the Egypt area. You got the Byzantine Empire with the Ottomans, and as the Byzantines are dying, you got the Nepalese in Italy trying to take over. You got Castile, which will eventually murder everyone around it and turn it to Spain. And then France is just trying to eat its own vassals. So it eventually will become the big blue blob, eventually. We got Sweden and stuff over here. Well, then focus down on the light novel, even though it's the longest one. It sounds like you legitimately enjoy it, so it'll probably go a lot faster than you would expect. I've heard of the name of Samaria. I've heard the name. I don't know remotely anything about the city-states. I just know that they existed at one point. Yeah, just like 87 years. When Mon, despite the recent collapse of the Song Dynasty, cultural persist remnants of the one Mon accomplished literary paintists, pursued by several masterpiece Mongolian ways, which slowly adopt the custom of the people, pleasing what? No, set them on fire. Yeah, because that was the first kingdom that's even before. Because my extent of my knowledge is the farthest it really goes back is Egyptian and or Roman history. Other than that, I know nothing. Um, Let's check in the Middle Kingdom and see if my authority is still technically collapsing. Now, the other question is, have you found the... What is your favorite light novel? And or manga and or piece of literature and or whatever thingamabob? And or, thing read? How many pages are there per chapter? How long is this light novel? Oh, my brain didn't understand when you said light novel. So it's just a scroll downward. Okay. Hmm. Oh, well, you have an infinite source of reading. Congratulations. You will never run out of light novel. Unless you dedicate all of your time to just reading it. Let me see. Righteousness. Well, my new recommendation is start working on the light novel so you can actually catch up. Because if you finally ever catch up, then it will just be whatever it updates. Yeah, so just yes, just read the forever long light novel. So by the time you're done, then you can like wait for new chapters. I don't want to change it back to central authority. Mm. Yeah, a couple of the because I've listened to a lot of manhwas, and a couple of them, when they do some weird things with the storytelling, I'm like, why? Mm. No, I'm not gonna mess with the court system. Well, you could always do the tried and true method of ignoring it and trying to hope that ignoring it means you miss crucial context of what's happening in the future. Because the only thing I can think about is they're trying to have something in the past that's really affecting the future of the plot. Unless you just want to possibly ignore the time skip arc. religious teachings. What is our traditional scale? Ten, 10, 5 to the rest. 10, 10, 5, but a 10 satisfaction for the clergy. Oh, oh, that doesn't sound exactly the best. That like that actually hurts my brain reading that. What's the point of the time skip? Mm, actually, wait, what was the... No, so the true question is, are you gonna pick it up again, or is it just the why the story that they made a mistake on that you're like, I'm so mad. The backburner strategy, I got it. Mm, what is the integration network? Yippee! Also did make me slightly jump. I'm just not expecting it. I'm just thinking my brain too hard. Alright, I want to get in this play of sound effects.
They always said you should think twice. I don't even think once.
Thank you for stopping by and watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a subscription, leave a comment, a like. Maybe head over to my Twitch and Kick and follow me there and say hi. I hope you have a great, wonderful rest of your day.
The night is young.